Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. There we go. Looks like we are live. Let me go ahead and just check the audio, make sure we're coming through nice and clean for you. If you are watching this on the replay, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. I have no idea what we're going to talk about today. I have no idea what's going on. But you know me, we just like to have fun with it. We just like to have fun. So hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. It is Sunday morning for me. And let's go ahead and hop into a battle here while we wait for folks to jump into the live stream. Yo, what's going on, Alex? Hello, Quinn. What is up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Okay, so I got, let's see here. Poison plus Earthquake. Ugh. That's all I gotta say. Ugh. All right, so there's like one monster that's like good for both of these. Actually, there's two, but I only own one monster. So if they have a Crawless, I'm screwed because Crawless is dope. But Adelaide is probably my best bet for this. Now, the only thing is I don't have another immunity monster, but like the hope is that people are going to be dying left and right with this. I mean, it's going to be killing like a bunch of people. So my thought process is it'd be nice to have somebody who can heal. Actually, I'm wondering maybe instead of Adelaide, like Uriel is super powerful for this type of situation. So maybe we go with Uriel and just like Uriel and Dr. Blight, and we're just going to try and see if we can outlast the competition. Because I'll get a second turn with Blight because I'm sacrificing my own little pawns up here. But we'll see. Alex, you playing Rising Star? Nice, nice. I did not play Red. I'm sorry for that. Oh, they do have a Crawless. How frustrating. Although, I think going Uriel was the move. Because we should be able to take her on one turn. And I don't think she'll be able to kill us. She can only do 3 damage. So, the question is... the question is that okay, so this is what it's going to come down to. Their Dr. Blight needs to not stick. He's going to have one chance to stick Affliction on me. And if he does, then I'm screwed. So we'll see how that rolls. Oh no, he's going to have 2 chances to stick Affliction on me. Oh, damn. Okay, he missed it there. He missed it there. So we're feeling pretty good so far. Oh shoot, he's gonna have 3 turns. Okay, he missed again. He missed again. Okay. We got one more turn. If we can do this. Oh, okay. He stuck the Affliction, but I have 2 turns now. Oh my gosh. No! I would have killed next turn. Come on, get out of here. I only had one more turn that I needed to stick that Affliction. Get out of my face. That's sad. Do you play Rising Star on Twitch Battle of the Bands? Quinn, I do not play Rising Star on Twitch Battle of the Bands. What is that? I'm still discovering so much about Rising Star. For the longest time, I was just farming Starbits out for SPS. But where's this Battle of the Bands thing? Oh, I'm still so disappointed about that game. It's like I was this close. I almost feel like I should have thrown Dr. Blight up front. Whatever. It's all good. Lorna Shine was the move. Lorna Shine allowed him to have Dr. Blight one more turn. Oh, so frustrating. So frustrating. Is it a different mission? It's not special missions, is it? Festival tour? I feel like I've seen Battle of the Band somewhere. Why am I missing it? Or is this only something on Twitch? Battle. Nope. Okay. Oh well. Let me know where this Battle of the Bands thing is. I'll check it out. Alexander, it is the giveaway game for streamers. Oh, cool. I would say that I'm a Rising Star streamer or content creator. We definitely talk about Rising Star a lot more these days on these streams as I've gotten bigger and bigger into it. RSG fam, third-party site, use at your own risk. That's cool that they actually have that in here. I saw one of the recent videos I did was actually covering RSG fam. Dragon, hi Aftersound, one of my new favorite streamers. Hey, what up? Well, thank you. That's quite an honor. I hope I don't disappoint you. I like all your current event insights. I appreciate that. I try to keep it real. As I tell people, for my own mental sanity, I'm allergic to hopium. So, you know, hopefully we moon. But I just can't, like, it's two things, right? It's for, like, my own mental sanity. Then, two, like, I don't want to be the guy that told you to, like, ape into a project because I'm excited about it. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, like, it goes down 90%. I was making content when SPS was at, you know, $1. But I'd like to think that I was very careful about, you know, trying to be realistic on where things would go in the future. Actually, to be honest, what I remember from that time, which is like 6 months ago, is I don't remember talking about SPS as much as I was talking about DEC and how DEC was going back to its peg, which obviously we're seeing now. So that was one of those things where I feel good about the fact that I read the damn thing and I understood it, and I was just like, this don't look good. At least not with the general sentiment of like, oh, DEC's going to 5 cents. Oh, oof, that would have been rough. It's just like Splinterlands where you play against opponents. Interesting. Okay. I will have to look this up. Let's check the FAQ. See if I can learn more about it. I'll play against other people. Bring it. Skill. Skill used to combat Drago. See above for skills also used for future Battle of the Bands modes. Okay, no. So there's no information here. I'm going to ask around with some of the other streamers out there, see if they can point me in the right direction. Dragon, you play Rising Star 2. You're up to level 100? And you're making 2 to 3 hive a day. Let's go. Do you have the millionaire card? Because that will definitely get you, I think, more than a couple of hive per day. For me, I'm only at level 72. So, Dragon, I wanted to ask you this: Are you playing at the higher zones now? Because I'm only in local gig circuit, but I am very close. Once I get to level 75, I'll be able to do the band auditions, which I hear can be really frustrating because you may not get them. But I'm just curious to know if you. I don't know anybody that's playing at these higher levels, so I just want to get an idea of what to expect up there because, like I said, now that I'm somewhat all in on the game, and by all in I mean like I'm not like farming star bits to buy SPS anymore. I'm keeping the 2 games separate. I am pulling some out every single day, but that's just how I dollar cost average out of both. Actually, how I dollar cost average out of all of these projects, right? Because just to make sure that I have some dry powder on the side, and to buy some ice cream with, because who doesn't like ice cream? You got to talk to Juke. You got to talk to Jukes them on Discord. Okay, I will do that. Juke seems like a pretty cool guy, so I definitely want to get more involved in the community. I had a bad experience the first time I was on the Discord. I was asking about tokenomics for the. I was asking about if there was a white paper for Starbits, like what the tokenomics were. Again, this is like months ago. This might have been like at the end of last year, maybe like November of last year, because that's when I started playing Rising Star. And then like I got into it with someone in the Discord who was like accusing me of being a leech and being like, oh, you're just trying to like, pull money from this game or extract value. And I'm just like, before I like buy a bunch of cards within this game, I want to understand, if this has been fully thought out. And, you know, Jukes came out in that interview a couple of weeks ago on Luke Plays to Earn. Great interview by Luke, where he admitted that there's no tokenomics, which I'm totally okay with. Like, I really appreciated his upfront honesty where he wasn't really focused on it. He's just trying to build a cool game. So, you know, I can get behind that, but that's also why I'm not buying like hundreds of millions of Starbits. To me, I don't view it as an investment. I view it as a game, which is fun. And then every day I take like a little bit out and hold it off on the side just in case. So that if this game were to ever go down and I were to lose all my assets or whatever, I would at least have something to show for it. All right, so Alexander, basically the people join with your link and it's random 1 versus 1 with random cards, and usually the streamer give a wheel spin for the winner. Okay, Alexandra, can you tell me which, if there is a streamer that you watch that is doing this right now? Because then I'm going to go do some sneaky detective work and watch their stream so I can get an idea of what's going on. And then I'll reach out to Drooks. It's important to think critically. I agree, Dragon. We'll always have pizza. Oh, also, is your name Dragon? Sorry, I was reading it incorrectly. If that's what you want to be called, Dragon, let me know. Okay. I started the stream off on a bad note with that, with that loss, so I definitely want to give this another shot here. Let's see what we got. It just be So Sneakery should be doing one soon. Okay, that's on Twitch, right? Yeah, you guys mentioned Twitch. Okay, Odd Ones Out. I really don't like Odd Ones Out. Oh, you know what? 19 mana. I think we can keep this nice, small, and we'll go with this Sneak Team, one of my faves. Ooh, I have an unused spot, though. That doesn't make me feel good about anything. But hopefully, Uraeus can come through, and it really sounds like I'm saying your ass in like in a crazy accent. Uraeus can come through and deliver some poisoned. All right, let's see. Did they have the similar mindset? They did. Now, my monsters are more powerful. And my guy should go first because he's gold. So that should be helpful. Damn, though. I'm going to need some serious misses from Cruel Cethropod. Oh, and I'm also faster. Okay. But the problem is... man. I think I lost this. Okay, well, at least we stuck the poison on. But bro, this guy isn't missing. I need some serious misses. There we go. Okay, we had one miss, clutch, but it's gonna take me 3 turns to kill them. Oh, clutch! I forgot about the resurrect. Oh my god, there we go. Now we got some misses. No, bro, you gotta stick this poison, please. Okay. Good news is, all right, we got this. We got this. Shoot, actually, I don't know. Okay, just take him out. No, don't miss. Okay, actually, no, we got this. We got this. Whew. Thank goodness for River Hellendale coming through in the clutch. All right. At least we got a win. That would have been embarrassing. All right, so Quinn's saying Battle of the Bands is fun. You'll enjoy it. What's your name on Twitch? On Twitch, I am This Is Aftersound, and I am making a commitment here to you guys on this stream to say that I will be streaming on Twitch more. I'll probably be streaming a bunch of other games on Twitch. I'm trying to get back to doing more. Oh gosh, what was that game that I was playing? Fortnite streams as well, because I know the Fortnite community that I built on there is really mad at me right now because I just haven't been able to play. So I'd like to get back to just get back to playing games and streaming. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. I feel like, you know, it's funny because I obviously play Splinterlands and we do these streams here, but these streams end up being more like community chats. I mean, me playing games, like, you're not here to watch me play. I mean, I don't know, maybe you are, but I at least would prefer to have the conversations with you guys that we've had, where I learn a lot, rather than just me playing and you guys watching. His range in the back is bad though. Well, he had triage, which would have been helpful, Dragon. But Chaos Agent, I agree. Chaos Agent came in really clutch there also. Furious Chicken. Everyone on my stream earlier was sharing how sad SPL became for investors who bought when the cards are at an all-time high last year. Yeah, man. It's tough. I dropped the video. I dropped the video this morning that I think will probably get a decent amount of traction, just because I was trying to be a little provocative or inflammatory with what I was trying to tackle. And that's essentially what we've been talking about here, where, you know, people are what's that called? People are no longer like interested in this from the investing standpoint, and they just want to play it like a game, which is awesome. I think, you know, should definitely do it. Sorry, hold on. I just got a text here. So, Free Chicken, do you play Battle of the Bands on Twitch? That's a good question from Quinn. I might or might not have shared the story of a certain someone who bought O'Shaughnessy's at $50 each. Bro, that was a bad move. You know what's so sad about that? So, this is... I took a chance. I bought a bunch of O'Shaughnessy's. I took a gamble, right? Because I took X amount of dollars on credit. And then I bought all those O'Shaughnessy's between $40 to $50. And then when O'Shaughnessy's were $60, I was looking at it and saying, okay, they're up almost like, 20 or 30 to 40% in price. What if I just sell a bunch of them to recover my cash, and then I still have all those extra ones left over, right, that I could still be earning? But I got greedy and I was like, nah, I think they can go higher, or I'm earning so much, rental income from them. Because man, at the time, I was renting them out for 15 to 20 DEC per O'Shaughnessy, and DEC was a penny at that time, a penny or higher. So you can imagine that was some serious cash coming in from rental income, and I didn't take my risk off the board. All right, so this is my biggest lesson that I've learned. I didn't take my risk off the board at that point in time, and then everything crashed. The bill for that credit came due, and I'm just like, okay, like I had to pull it out from somewhere else because I didn't want to sell the O'Shaughnessy's at a loss, and I was like, okay, yeah, because then I would have sold all of the O'Shaughnessy's at that point. And so I was like, okay, well, at this point, this is my lesson learned. When it comes to investing in cards, the game meta can change way too dramatically for me to invest in cards as these, like, income producing assets. Now, I'm investing in my own cards, but that's because I can play with them. So, this is like me now. I was using this example all the time last year, which is, I don't agree with now, but, I was looking at it as like digital real estate, digital property, where it's like I could buy all these houses, and I could buy all these houses, and I could rent them out to people, and they appreciate in price over time, and I earn income, right? And that still exists to a certain extent, but it's just so impacted by all types of market forces. Whereas now, what I'm essentially doing is just buying cards only for my deck, building up my awesome deck, right? Gold level deck, hopefully diamond at some point in the future. And then I can rent that out. So it's like, instead of investing in a bunch of like small houses, I'm slowly investing in building this awesome mansion that I live in most of the time, versus and then renting it out via Airbnb. So that's the new analogy that I've been able to come up with for how I'm looking at card investments. So Furious Chicken, you haven't started a Twitch channel yet. Come on, Furious Chicken. Come on, Furious Chicken. Don't sleep on Twitch. Actually, the thing is, I'll be honest with you. The reason I started streaming more here was because the audience was completely different than on Twitch. But I would say that Splinterlands has a very good community on Twitch as well, and I feel bad having abandoned them. But it's just the times that I was able to stream on Twitch, which I guess it's weird because I was trying to do Twitch every other day, and then I was trying to do Twitch every other day versus doing sorry, every other day, and then doing YouTube on the other days. And then the days that I picked for Twitch, I ended up being busy once the new year hit, and I haven't been able to look back at it. Kahel, oh my God, you beat me on stream? Oh no, did I really? Oh yeah, Kyle 13. That's so funny. How much did I win? 5.4 DEC. Okay, all right. Well, thank you for making me look good. I'm gonna send you the DEC right now for, don't tell anyone, okay? But thanks for letting me win. I appreciate it. I just wanna look good in front of the community. It's all about my ego. So thank you for helping me look good in front of the community. There, you can take the winnings though. All right, so Chicken saying, Dane, the only reason to buy a house is to rent it out and pay the monthly with rentals. Exactly. So, I mean, the thing is, during the bull run, there were a bunch of really awesome opportunities. Like, O'Shaughnessy is one of my biggest losses, but another equally big loss in terms of like what I had gone in heavily on was buying Wavesmiths at $2 and some of them at $4 and maybe a couple at $6. Oh my goodness. Do I even want to do this? Let's do this to myself on stream. 8 cents. That's worse than O'Shaughnessy, I think. Oh my God. That's so much worse than O'Shaughnessy. You don't know how many of these I was scooping up at like between $2 and $2.50. And then the price jumped to $4 and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing might go through the roof. So I bought a couple more, and then it went to $6 and I bought a couple more. So, yeah. So Sneakery is going to do Battle of the Bands. Are they doing it right now? Because I can't watch right now, but I can go back on the channel later. All right, so Kyle, you got the DEC? No worries. That's so funny. You know what that makes me feel like? And I know people are going to be upset about this because they think that I'm throwing FUD around, but I really think that the player base is a lot smaller than anybody expects. I mean, I don't know what Peak Monsters is saying here. What is this? 400,000 daily active users, but I keep coming across the same people. So again, I guess what I should say is I understand a lot of the bots are probably playing down in bronze, or I guess not novice, but like bronze, maybe in silver. So maybe it's just in gold that I'm coming across a lot of the same accounts, or like small world moments like this thing with Cahill. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry. Dragon, you bought Dr. Blight at $220. Don't feel too bad, man. I don't feel bad for you, mainly because Dr. Blight has not dropped that much in price, and Dr. Blight is freaking OP. Do you have him at level 1? Because level 1, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say he sucks at level 1. But if you can play him at least in silver, and like in silver, he's good. In gold, he's broken. And then I don't know about Diamond Plus, but I'm sure he's just as good in Diamond. The only thing he gets at level 4, I mean, is Weaken, which is solid. But to me, it's the Scavenge that he gets at level 3, which just completely makes him dominate. You throw him at the end of your lineup, and by the end of the game, he'll have at least 9 life or more if you've killed more of the other team. Excuse me. Sorry. Quinn, you just subscribed to the channel. Awesome. I'm like trying to get my mind ready to be doing a ton more content. So obviously I'm going to be still doing the content here on YouTube, but Twitch is somewhere I want to focus again. And then TikTok. I built a following on TikTok, which is not game related. It's all for my music. But I was just like, I hopped into TikTok again recently. I was just like, oh, I feel bad. People are just like, why did you stop posting? And I'm like, I just started playing video games and I didn't have time to make TikTok content. So I'm trying to get back to it, guys. Just it's been a weird year. I'll just put it that way. If you're shaking, I want to stream, though I want to make streaming an excuse so I can play all the games in my stream library. Or in my Steam library. Fear Chicken. So that's exactly the way that I look at it, right? Like, now, especially because of the fact that I play Splinterlands and I'm like all in on this play to earn, it's like if I'm going to play a game that is not play to earn, I want there to be some other kind of benefit rather than just my enjoyment, right? So with Twitch, I mean, I'm an affiliate, but the advertising revenue on Twitch sucks. So for me, it's more so about like building community, and if I can connect with people who enjoy the game or just, you know, just do something with it, would be really fun. So that's probably, that's as I'm playing more games now, or hopefully we'll have some time maybe this summer to play more games. I definitely want to stream more on Twitch. It's the perfect reason, as you said, or the perfect excuse to like jump into all these games, all these Web 2 games. So Quinn, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Fierce Chicken was buying Wavesmiths at $2. Ooh, yeah, I know the feeling. I've never been so wrong. I don't know why I even thought of that. Okay, so here's the thing. Wavesmith was renting for, or was, okay, this is the math that I did on Wavesmith at that time, right? And why I was so bullish on Wavesmith. You could buy Wavesmith for $2, right? And then you could rent them out for 4 DEC. At the time, they were going for 4 DEC. So the way I looked at it was, okay, you buy it for $2 and you pay off your investment in less than 2 months, right? That to me was insanity, because then after 50 days, you're getting pure profit at that point, right? At that point, like, so you 4 DEC at roughly like, you know, 1 penny per DEC. At that time, the economics behind that was just beautiful, which is why I kept aping into to Venari Wavesmith. But obviously everything crashed. I'd like to think that between November and January, or, you know, where we're at now, that I was hopefully at least able to pay off the Wavesmiths with the amount of income that I had, because I was renting out a bunch of them. But, you know, I'm not going to go back and do that math. Nigel, what's going on, Nigel? After sound, have you done the math on validator nodes with respect to SPS earnings? I know many people are comparing them to Gal nodes, but they are light years apart with respect to earnings. Nigel, I'm assuming when you say that they are light years apart, it is due to the fact that the earnings. Okay, so to answer your question directly, no, I have not done the full math on them. I have like tinkered around and like just dabbled in a couple of things, but I haven't really sat down with the spreadsheet because I've decided that I'm not going to get one. At least not. I'm not going to get one as soon as they go live. I'm going to let smarter people than me maybe do the math, or if I have the time, then I'll try to put the math together. But it's really not a priority for me. But I the way that I'm seeing it right now, until we have a date of when it starts, and we can kind of estimate what the opportunity cost will be between that date and when they say this goes live. And when they say this goes live in Q4, I'm going to be like December 31st, like literally the last possible day of Q4. And probably if I'd make projections, I'm going to make projections well into Q1 of next year and assume at this point a 3 to 6 month delay on it, which again comes back to the opportunity cost and why I am bullish on validator nodes, but I'm not excited about getting them myself. I would rather let the whales scoop them up at this price, see how everything plays out, and just go from there. So that's where I'm at on the nodes right now. But I'm curious and would love to hear your thoughts. Dragon, 11 of them to max him. Oh, you maxed Dr. Blight. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I haven't maxed. Okay, so I haven't maxed mine yet, but I have enough because this is all with the amount that I bought during the pre-sale, which ended up probably being the best decision that I made, because otherwise I would not be competitive in gold if I didn't have Dr. Blight. So if you're restricting, I was given numbers last time by one of my channel followers. Only around 80,000 accounts has card value over $1. The others, 400,000K has 0. There's something in the Discord where you can see how many accounts have card values. Hold on, let's see if we can go to the Rising. Oh, you can see my conversation with Godzilla. We played each other last night, so we were just saying GG's. But see, again, this just goes back to the thing with Cahill like a moment ago. I'm like running into Godzilla more and more these days since we're both in gold now. Where was that bot? Does anybody know what I'm talking about, or am I just losing my mind here? Okay. I'm losing my mind. So, oh, no, SM Voters Hut. Let's see. I don't remember what it's called. But I was hoping somebody else would have checked it. Nope. I was looking for this, the SM Voter Hub, but there's like a command that you could put in, and I forgot what the command is, to see asset values across all accounts. Top 10 users' most valuable decks. Oh my gosh, there's an account that has almost $2 million worth of cards. That's insanity. Oh, here. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's get an updated. Oh, no, this is at midnight. This is close enough. So you can see here. So accounts that have 1+ million, there's 4. So accounts that have less than $1 is 40. We'll just round this up and say 45%. Can you guys see this? I know it's small. I'm sorry. But out of here's the thing, though. Look at this. Users, it's saying that there's only 319,000 users, yet somehow Peak Monsters is saying there's 400,000 plus daily active users every single day. So I don't know that I trust any of these numbers. Let me put it this way. I don't trust the absolute portions of these numbers, but I trust the proportion of them. So I wouldn't be surprised if once we get more information, that we'd probably see it anywhere between like 45 to 50% of card owners having less than $1. And then when you add in $1 to $10, that adds another almost like 25%. So yeah, I mean, just look at this. This is like 70%. 70% of accounts in the game have less than $10 worth of cards. And I know $10 is a lot for some people, so I'm not trying to judge. But this is going to get interesting once the new rewards update comes and you need to own cards in order to earn. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. I'm sorry, guys. Just getting caught up here. He's awesome with Scavenger. I agree, Dragon. So good. All right. So yes, Blight is broken in gold. Silver, he's a staple. Though I just use Venari Bonesmith plus Magi Necrosi to compensate. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. I just like him having both poison and affliction in silver, which obviously come in handy. Nigel, don't waste your time on Twitch. Such poor ROI compared to YouTube. Nigel, I agree with you 100%. Actually, that's when I was looking at where. So again, the scheduling thing was a big issue of why I fell away from Twitch. Right, that was the main reason. But then when I was looking of like, okay, can I like rearrange my schedule, or should I like change up the days? The ROI on YouTube was significantly better. Plus the fact that I can both do content creation, such as like uploading videos, as well as streaming with the awesome community that we have here, made so much more sense to me. So, not that my content is never necessarily like evergreen, but it can still be relevant a couple of days or even maybe a couple of weeks later after it's posted. So, you can't, and there's an easy way to search and go through that. Whereas on Twitch, like, it's all live stream. So, nobody's going to be going back through trying to look for some specific clip that you have unless it's awesome. I want to play Disco Elysium and finish the AC series. Assassin's Creed, also finished Fallout, and Skyrim. Had 100,000 hours in Skyrim. You know what I want to play, because I'm enjoying the show so much that it's making me nostalgic? I want to play all the Halos. I think I've only played Halo 1 and Halo 3. And I was actually streaming Halo a little bit last year, but then I got bored. And that's my fear, is I'm going to get into a game and then get bored. Yes, 4D EC, I remember that. That's actually what I did. Even the commons are renting out. Yeah, it was such a good time. Such a good time to be in. But that's, I think that's when I'll know in the future that I need to be taking stuff off the top. Actually, I really like the plan that I have right now, where I am excuse me, I'm dollar cost averaging out. So like I take a portion of rental and, you know, earned income. So whatever I get from playing ranked battles, and I just take that out of the game. And I know people are going to frown at that, but for me, the way that I'm looking at it is I'm building up this war chest on the side, because thankfully I don't need, you know, I don't need that money to like buy groceries or anything. You know, basic necessities for me are covered, thankfully. So for me, it's just like, okay, let me pull this out to the side, and if we go on some massive dip, then I buy the dip. Or if maybe I decide that I want to buy validator nodes, well, then I have like, you know, some cash on the side, and I don't have to sell a bunch of SPS based on where the price is, or I don't have to sell a bunch of cards. So to me, it's like, what's the whole point of play to earn? Well, you own your assets, but also you can withdraw if you need to, and that's where I'm at. Everything, Kyle. Filipino word for orange. I did not know that. Thank you for educating me on my own mother tongue. I just hope I'm saying it right. All right, SM Voters Hut says card value accounts. Hold on. Okay. Marlon, you're never late. You arrive right when you want to. What's going on? Icy Flow in the house. What's up, Icy Flow? Icy Flow. Oh, sorry, my internet conked out earlier, but I still got Forgotten Chain up here. I know you're super pumped about Forgotten Chain. I have not gotten into it yet, but this is a heck of a white paper, so I'm still doing my reading through it. All right, Chris West. Chris, are you new to the channel? I feel like I remember a lot of the names that come through, so I just want to say, if you're new, welcome. How are you? Do you think people would invest more if capture rate regen was tied to CP? Do I think people would invest more with capture rate regen? I mean, they might, but also I think that's something that would just favor whales and OGs a little too much. I would rather there be some type of economic transaction that happens to regenerate your like, so okay, if you're gonna do CP, I would actually say that staking SPS maybe would be a better barometer of that, because, well, I guess that drives value to SPS. To me, there's enough utility for collection power already, and they're going to add more utility for collection power once land comes in. But collection power ends up being something that people are kind of annoyed about anyway, because it's like, I don't like, you know, collection power already benefits people who were here years ago or even months ago, and it excludes you from like certain tournaments or different leagues and things. So I feel like if you just add regeneration to it on your ECR, that's, again, it's really something that only goes to the top 20%. Hell, you got it. Fierce Chicken. How orange is my favorite color. That's why. Let's go. Quinn, Jukes has to find a way to make Battle of the Bands playable on YouTube. Oh, it's not even playable on YouTube? I thought people just stream it on Twitch. Fierce Chicken, orange. Okay, so Chris West, multiplier off. Sorry, I don't understand that comment. I'm assuming it's tied to your last one. Okay, let me skip down. I'm just annoyed at always being at 25%. Okay, so Chris, here's the idea that I had for tying some kind of utility. If you could buy a voucher and then burn it to get your ECR back up to 100%, would you do that? Like, would the ROI on buying a voucher, or maybe half a voucher, whatever like the price ends up being, because that was like one of the ideas that I had. But here's the thing, right? Like, if you're annoyed at your ECR always being at 25%, it's funny because like that kind of thing makes me bullish about the game, because it's like you're getting annoyed because you're so addicted to playing the game, unless you have a bot running your account. But if you're the one playing your account all the way down to 25%, which is possible because I've done that before, then, you know, that just means that you're enjoying the game a lot. Now, here's the interesting thing, right? You getting your ECR all the way down then almost creates this incentive for you to create a second account, right? And so if they're trying to disincentivize that, but still keep ECR as a way to reduce earnings. It's like there's this weird balancing act that's happening, and I really don't know what to expect with the rewards. I am excited, but I have to be honest with you. I'm a little nervous too, because like they could be putting all this stuff in, and if they put it out there and bots find some kind of exploit for it, or humans, right, find some type of exploit for it, and then bots just extrapolate on that, it might be a while before they're able to get any other kind of update in. So, yeah, I don't know. Ooh, Icy Flow. Let me see here. I spent a few thousand on Forgotten Chain and getting in on the private sale ICO. Oh, nice. I needed to learn how to get in on ICOs. Although, Icy Flow, are you based in the US? Excuse me. I don't think I'm actually legally allowed to get into ICOs if I'm in the US. Dragon, has there been any talk about how much more new rewards are going to be besides the addition of SPS rewards later? I don't know that it's going to. I don't know that it's necessarily going to be more new rewards. It sounds like, though, they're trying to reward people for playing more. So, and again, like DEC going back to its peg means that DEC earnings are going to be garbage, like even more garbage than they are now. So I feel like what they're trying to do is reward people for playing more by giving them more cards or access to chests which contain cards mostly. The thing is, though, then that becomes an issue where, okay, bots are no longer farming DEC, they're farming cards, right? And so it's an interesting kind of way to like flip the script, because back in September of last year, bots were farming both cards and rewards. Then they did the bronze nerfs, and essentially bots were no longer able to really farm cards. Card prices went up, but they still farmed DEC like mad, and they've been farming DEC like mad for 6 months, which, folks like Gank have been upset about, and I get it. I mean, I back Gank on this. Like, it's taken way too long for them to implement any kind of change to the economy. So if they were to do this, then it's just like, okay, DEC rewards might not be farmed as much, maybe, but cards could be. Or it could be a situation where we go back to both of them being farmed and exploited by bots. Granted, maybe not at the same scale, because bots will have to like own a piece of the economy rather than just kind of withdrawing for free. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't have a good answer to your question. I'm sorry, Dragon. There's still too much up in the air. I like some of the changes that they've announced, but again, nothing's finalized. So Chris, I'm just annoyed being. Oh, was it 24%? Okay, no, I read that already. So Marlon, how much merits do you earn in brawls? In our guild, we only get around 500 merits if we get first place. I wonder how much higher ranked guilds get. In my last brawl, I got like 2,000. Which I know is a lot, but my guild is also higher ranked, and I see flows, you have to upgrade the arena for merit rewards. So we have a level 4 arena. So that's like a 3x rewards. Okay, so that's probably why I'm getting a good amount. Interesting. Yep. I wonder, with all of these guilds coming in, and by guilds I mean like external gaming guilds, if they set up guilds on their own, like if they're willing to put down the costs to set up these guilds and recruit players or scholars, there might be opportunities out there. Jared Gaming, do you think that land at the current price is a good investment? I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm definitely not going to answer that question the way that you'd want me to. But let me put it this way. I bought land for 500 and I bought another plot for 200. So I own 2 plots that are down like more than 50% right now. And this was at like close to $1,000 at one point. So I think that there's definitely an opportunity for price appreciation, but I want to be very clear that if you're going to buy this land plot for $200, somebody bought it originally from the game, from Splinterlands, for $20, maybe even less. Maybe they even won it in a daily quest or a chest, which is crazy to think about. crazy to think about. So the question you have to ask yourself is, sure, we're down a ton, right, from where we were a couple of months ago, but there's already been a 10x gain on land. So has that been priced in appropriately? And with the roadmap for land being pushed so far out, and keep in mind, if they don't deliver it in the way that people are expecting them to deliver it, that could affect the price as well. Has this already been priced in? Is $200 a fair price rather than a good price? So Jared Gaming, I'm going to leave you with those thoughts. Now, what I tell people is, and I'm starting to do this not just with land now, but literally with the game itself. Like, stop looking at this like an investment. If you want to make an investment, I think there's a lot of other things that are less speculative and have actual like utility and use cases, both in Splinterlands and outside of Splinterlands. With land, what I'm trying to tell people is, like, if you want to be part of the economy, if you want to be part of the landlord club, then buy a plot, right? Buy a plot and then don't care what happens to the price. Like, literally, that's just like, you just want to be part of the economy. You just want to have it so that you can be part of the movement or whatever's happening. Then go for it. If you're buying it because you think the price is going to go up, I have no idea. And here's the thing: anybody telling you that it's going to go up or down is lying to you. I'm telling you right now, because land was at like $500, $600, went up to $800 to $1,000. And, I'm not calling anybody out, but there were definitely people all over the Splinterlands community saying, like, land is going to 10x from here, right? Just wait until they announce, like, all this stuff. Land is going to 10x from here. Well, it didn't. So, a lot of people are sitting on very, very heavy bags right now. But that's what happens, right? That's what happens in a bull run. That's what happens in Euphoria. People get super excited. They see the number go up, and then they think it's going to go up 10x more. So all I'm trying to do is let you know that this thing has already done a 10x from when, like, somebody bought it, and if they're selling it now for 200, they made a 10x on their investment. So the question you have to ask yourself is, how much more can this thing go up? Can it go back up to, can we do another 4 or 5x to get up to 800 to 1,000 again? Sure. But what if lands don't produce as much value as people think they will? Right? Like, what if they don't? I mean, it's a legitimate question. And maybe $200 is a fair price. Maybe $200 is too much. Like, what if you buy $200 worth of land and you get a common desert, right? That's my example I always give to people. And that thing is like providing you essentially nothing. And okay. So I'll get off of that. Hopefully that gives you something to think about. So Chris West, you're saying depending on the cost. I'm assuming that's for the vouchers. I think that would be a good use case for vouchers, and it would give some utility to SPS holders and stakers, and give folks who want to continue playing and earning a way to spend a little bit more, and then the economy will, like, that's one of the things where, like, the market will market, right? So if it's worth it, then people will buy the voucher, and when it's not worth it, people won't buy the voucher. Chris, what games are to be played? So, Chris, I think you'll be happy when the new rewards update comes out, because your ECR might be shot and your reward shares might be lower, but at least you'll be working towards, like, another chest. And I know Matt gave like very basic examples of, like, five like games to get to your first chest, like 7 games to get to your second chest, whatever. Like, so, it'll be something like you can get a lot more out of it if you keep playing and at least feel like you're getting some value. And I feel like that's going to be both at the daily level as well as season level too, which will be really cool. I see Flo, my guild gets I'm sorry guys, I'm like really thirsty right now. My guild gets 2k plus merits for tier first place and 4k plus. Ooh, look at that. 4k plus, that's 2 packs right there. Icy Flo, you're in Florida. Ooh, Icy Flo, how did you get in on these ICOs? I'm so curious now. Harris, good morning. What's going on? All right, so Marlon's saying we're working on leveling up our barracks at the moment in order to use our gladiator cards, but we're still way far from it. Marlon, just keep going, man. You'll be surprised how far you'll come along in a couple months. As long as you got a good group too, and everybody's like contributing, you'll be there before you know it. Harris is saying only gets 300 merits. Icy Flow, yeah, it's a slow process. We just upgraded our arena a few weeks ago. Jedi Sky Knight, hello. What's going on? Whoa, that with merits, you're basically guaranteed a Gladius pack per brawl participation. Yeah, the Gladius packs have been fun. I've been trying to play with more of them lately. Fierce Chicken. I want to land, but I might just buy once they're opened. No need to gamble. I only need even a crappy common one. Yeah, see, Fierce Chicken, that's the way that I look at it. Like, I bought 2, and I'm not going to sell them. I'm not going to, I might buy more. But, like, I don't care if... Here's the thing. I bought 2. I own 2. I bought them at, $400 or $500. And if the value ends up being that they're worth, like, $50 after they're opened, then, like, I don't care. At this point, it's like a sunk cost. I've already done it, and I'm not going to sell. I just want to own some of the land. If there's some extenuating circumstance in the future and I need the capital and land is the only thing that I can sell, then yeah, I'll sell land. But, I think that there's going to be a lot of other things. For me, it's more so just about being part of the land economy. I will get a lot of personal satisfaction and value from that. So, Dragon, I think land will be a fun passive income, but it won't be quick returns. I agree. Again, like, you guys, I feel like I have to always say this. Like, that I'm bullish on this game. Like, super bullish. But speaking realistically, I don't think land is going to be what people are expecting it to be. I think everyone just got a taste of disappointment. I think everyone just got a small taste of disappointment with the most recent roadmap announcement. But I think there's going to be definitely more disappointment along the road because land is not going to come in the time frame that you think it will. It's not going to come in the time frame that Swindlelands thinks it will. And it's not going to come in the functionality that you expect it to come with. At least not in the near future. Like, those things just aren't going to be aligned. Here's what's interesting. And I need to do a little bit more research around this. But if you look at all of these games, all these metaverse PTE games that have sold land, has anybody really implemented it in like an awesome way? Because from what I'm hearing, at least from what I'm seeing around and what I've been reading and hearing, is that a lot of games are looking at other games and being like, how are they going to implement land? Because we don't want to be first and give a bad experience, right? We don't want to be known as like the first people to put land out and everyone's just like, oh, that's what land is. Let's go check out this other game. So, I don't know who's going to be first or who is first that's doing it well. All right, so Marlon, yep, same here. Need at least 4 balls to buy 1 Gladius pack. Marlon, you'll get there though. Don't you worry about it. I feel if you believe in the game and think it will be around for a while, all assets will increase because of USD inflation. The question is, will it outperform other crypto assets? Probably not. But here's the thing. I can't play with the other crypto assets. Like, I'm just holding my Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. I can't like play with it and earn a little bit more. I can't like get excited and enter a tournament and win like a little bit more Bitcoin. So if you're checking, I only get 300 merits per brawl. I have 1997. You need 3 more. I wish I could send you some merits. But I think that's actually a genius thing on their part to like have this like internal thing that you can only grind up for. Forgotten Chain hasn't banned the US from the ICO yet, and the ICO is in 4 days. I bought an ICO whitelist spot. Wait, Icy Flow, does that mean I can still get in? Is there still time? Let me know. I may be interested. I need to actually like finish reading up on it. The token distribution is pretty standard with what I'm seeing from a lot of games. But see, look, here's another thing. Talking about land. No, I missed the sale. Okay. All right. So I won't get excited then. It's probably better for me then. I'll just come in late. All right, Fierce Chicken. Have a good night. I'll catch you later. Sorry, guys. Land is around 220 to 230 US dollars. Still hoping it goes down, like way down. So Fierce Chicken saying if land drops to 150, you're gonna buy it. I think that there will be too many other things in the near future that will probably cause land to drop in value more. At which point I might grab maybe a plot or two more. It'd be nice to have 5 plots. I don't know, just for the variety of it. Actually, you know what? Maybe my goal should be like 6 plots eventually. Because there's like all different types of things that you can do with plots, different types of resources and all that. So see, there's grain, wood, stone, ore, and then there's some of them have like magical resources. Okay, so actually you can get like 10 different kinds of land at this point, or 10 different kinds of resources, natural and magic. But I don't think I'm going to own 10. Nor would my chances of getting 10 of the same, all one of each actually play out. Although it'd be kind of funny if it did. All right, Dragon. I'm wondering the same thing. Has anyone even successfully implemented land? Splinterlands most likely will do better than anyone. I think they have more people working on it than most projects. Dragon, I see this is where I get in trouble. I have a ton of faith in the team, and I am bullish on Splinterlands, and I have a lot of assets tied up in here, a lot of capital tied up in here, and yet I can look at what you're saying and like respectfully disagree with it. Like, to say that Splinterlands will most likely do it better than anyone, I don't know. I mean, like FTX could like throw a bunch, like literally hundreds of millions of dollars at a project and like make land amazing there, and then everybody flocks to that for land. So for what it's going to do within the Splinterlands economy, I'm excited for land, but I don't know that it would necessarily be the best. You like their plan for land. All right, let's spend some time with Forgotten Chain, because I keep talking about it, but I'm not actually doing anything about it. Where was the land stuff? How can you earn with your land? Transaction fees for NFTs, mining marketplace. Wait, what is it? What? Oh gosh, I keep forgetting. See, I've been like reading so many different white papers. What blockchain is this on? Was this Solana again? CoinGecko. Oh, I forgot what the name of the coin is. It is FTC. How come I'm not seeing FTC here? Fall for you. What? All right. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. That's actually. Let's go back to on the land. I'm just curious what these transaction fees are going to end up being like. If it's built on Ethereum, that's going to be insanity. Oh, Binance Smart Chain. Okay. Has anyone even successfully implemented land? Splinterlands most likely will do. Okay. No, you missed a sale. I'm lucky. Wait, Dragon, you bought a tract? Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I'm happy for you. Because you're guaranteed, what is it, a keep? Same. I have one, but if they go down to 100 or 150, I will buy 4 more. Smart move. I mean, again, I'm not saying that they can't go lower than that, but it's just, you know, I want to have some. And when they do eventually become functional, I definitely want to be a part of that. Dragon paid for itself, BSC. Okay. This looks like an interesting project. Coin doesn't drop till the 28th. So here's the thing. Well, actually, this will be interesting because the 28th is not far away. We can probably cover this in a future live stream. I am probably going to avoid the initial pump and dump that happens whenever there's a listing. Are you planning to liquidate any once they become available? Icy Flow? And then probably wait for that to drop down. All right, so let's see what does it say about land. Revolves upon land. The land is split between 3 kingdoms, owned and ruled by players. This is where gamers will go on amazing adventures and win rare treasures. Battle plots, villages, and cities. So the team has 5% of the land, and 25% goes to the reward pool. So did you buy land as well, Icy Flow? Or did you just buy, like, is the ICO just for the token? I'm curious because sometimes they'll sell certain NFTs ahead of time. Private ICO releases the coin 5% per month. Okay. Whenever an NFT is dropped on your land, that item will remain bound to the place where it was found. This is so complicated, and I love it because I think complexity makes it difficult for people to come in, but if you're in it, it just makes it so much more interesting. Sorry, I know I'm like silently reading, but I'm just curious to see what there is. Future updates. They're going to have pet shops, mount shops, teleporters. Interesting. Yeah, I bought land vouchers. All right, I'll spend some time on the site and see what's up. Is the team anonymous or are they doxxed? I think that's one thing I really appreciate about. That's one thing I appreciate about Splinterlands is the team is very like public about who they are. See, it's things like that where I'm just like, I don't, you know, if a team has like is anonymous, they're not gonna book deals like Warner Music Group or even like Waka Flocka. Or I mean maybe would they'd be able to do like a Waka Flocka or some kind of like celebrity promo, but you know, I'd have to believe, and I could be wrong, because companies have definitely done stupid things in the past, but I'd have to believe that a company as big as Warner Music would have to do some kind of vetting, right? Some kind of background check on the team and the company, Splinterlands, and see them as legit before agreeing to any kind of like public partnership. So they do live streams and Q&A publicly. Sweet. Okay. Icy Fly. I know you've been telling me about this game for forever, so I need to actually jump in on it. All right, let me. What do you think they're gonna play? I feel like low mana. They're gonna run this team right back. Which makes me want to. Which makes me want to run my guy, this guy. But then I don't have. Because I don't like that poison that they're going to try to stick me with. And I think Demoralize will be helpful. The problem is I don't know who else to play for 4 mana. Like if I had Blight, I would play Blight because actually, you know what? I'm going to try something non-traditional. Let's see. Okay, I'm putting Heartclaw on the back because I'm expecting to get hit with that skeleton. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that they had this dude. Okay, so skeleton did come through. Demoralize should take some of that down. Oh, but then we lost. Okay, at least these guys are like essentially they can't do anything. Oh, we're gonna die next turn. What? Oh, we won? Get the hell out of here. We won what? All right. Thorns with Chihuahua. I did think about that for a minute, but if they poisoned Chihuahua, then I would have been done. That's kind of why I went for the demoralize plus immunity, which I think ended up working out. All right, let's. I was expecting to get so many backfires from Riftwing, but it looks like we did all right. I guess because these guys could never do any damage to me. So if I was able to kill Riftwing fast enough, right, I would essentially have like 9 turns. And he can't heal. Oh my god, this is so hilarious. Don't miss, bro. All right, let's go. Amazing. Harklaw, you animal, you. He didn't miss once. I'm so proud of you. I'm a proud Harklaw papa right now. Beautifully done, team. Dominic, it's so good to see you. How are you? Marlon Uraeus. So it was no neutrals. So yeah. Otherwise, I really enjoy playing with Uraeus. Dom, how are things going? Any good news? Dom, I know you've taken a step back. I don't think that there's any there's no new news. I mean, Matt came on last week and talked a little bit more about validator nodes. I don't know how much you care about validator nodes. But for the other things like rewards, like he talked about the rewards economy too, but there's no date on that. I would say we shouldn't expect it until mid-May at the earliest, literally because the season ends in 4 days and there's no way that they're going to, I mean, I don't know. It'd be crazy if we got on the stream tomorrow the town hall tomorrow and they're like, all right, new rewards economy coming in 4 days. That would be pretty cool, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm expecting it to be after the next season. If then. Dragon, don't you love when that happens? I know, it worked out really well. All his little mini attacks can't get through the shield. Yeah, it was important that I saw that he had used what's his name? Skeleton Assassin, because I was just like low mana, he's definitely going to use that card again. So, thankfully it worked out. And playing, see, here's the thing. Playing Thaddeus Brood also reduced this dude's attack, the Death Elemental attack. Had I played the other one, there wouldn't have been anything for ranged, and speed wouldn't have really mattered to me at that point. It would have taken me a while to get past that. All right, that was a good win. All right, so Dominic, you only own SPS right now. That's a good move. What are you doing with your vouchers? Please tell me you're staking your SPS. Don't just sit on SPS right now. I hope you're staking it because the APR is pretty good. And you can like unstake every week or a little portion every week. All right, let's hop into another one, shall we? All right, so this is a low mana team here, but they can't play life. Never mind. I could see them playing this low mana team. So I think what I am going to go with is my usual Earth low mana team. See, I use Failed Summoner a lot, so I will probably need to end up buying at least one BCX. I wonder how much they're going for these days. I didn't see a Dr. Blight in their history, so I'm hoping they don't have one, because that could be the difference. I did see a Jin Bilgka, which could be a problem. Cryptomancer in Math Chat said rewards will probably be end of May or early June. Wait, really? No way. Wait, I saw what Cryptomancer was saying. I thought he said Modern and Wild will probably not be until June. Like at this point, I think I'm just gonna go on strike. I'm just gonna rent out my cards and do something else until the rewards update comes through. Oh, that's not the sneak attack I was expecting, but interesting. So I need to hit the poison. Like, there's just no way around it. I need to hit the poison first turn. Oh, poison won't even be enough. And I didn't hit the poison. Okay, but they didn't stun me, which is good. So, oh, shoot. Whatever. I hate this game. I'm staking SPS and selling vouchers for buying more SPS. Okay, that's cool. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm making more money with Solana NFT staked. $7 per day passive income for now in Akari. Okay, $7 per day, but how much have you invested? We gotta know what the $7 is out of. I keep saying I'm renting all my cards, but they slowly end up getting played by this time of the season. Yeah, I mean, so I just recorded that video a couple days ago where it's just like I haven't even had a chance to rent out my cards because tournaments, brawls, all that fun stuff. But I don't know. I mean, like the rewards returns are like getting to be pretty garbage at this point. And if DEC goes down even further, it's like not going to be worth it. So that's why I'm banking so much of this on, okay, this rewards update better be good. Because I mean DEC rewards aren't gonna cut it for the next couple of months, and if they're holding out on SPS ranked battle rewards, I don't know. Dom saying with Splinterlands, I feel like I have time and can't wait. Even for buy packs or cards as well as now need cash. Okay, well, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that packs are going to sell out anytime soon. So if you're planning to come back and buy packs, I think there's going to be a couple of things, right? So I think you have a couple of months before packs sell out. Probably even more than a couple of months at this point. But I can see a catalyst for pack sales happening at the end of the airdrop, which is 3 months away. But I can also see a massive drop in card price values if the market gets flooded at the end of the airdrop. So in that time, I mean, you essentially have 3 months before things get truly shaken up. And when they do get shaken up, I think there's still going to be a ton of opportunity. Right now, one Akari give you $3.2 per day. Price is $3.50. Ooh, that's an awesome return. Yo, check that out, guys. So how much is this? 3.2 Akari times 360. Oh, no, sorry. 3.2 divided by 550 times 365. That's giving you a return of 200% per year. That's better than DEC. But how long is it going to last for? I could probably make 2,800 renting, but I keep chasing chests and leaderboards. I'm not even interested in leaderboards. I stupidly do my quest every single day, and it just ends up being the most frustrating thing. And then I get it, and literally yesterday in gold, here, can I show you my rewards? See, yesterday, it's funny because yesterday or the last couple of days, look at this. It's 30 DEC, 15 DEC, 8 DEC, a couple potions, and 2 Gargoyle Lions. So that just signaled to me that I need to make time to rent my cards out because the ROI of playing the sad part is the ROI of playing the game is just not there. And as much as I do enjoy playing the game, I do want to be able to take some time away from it. So the thing is, it's just been fun. Doing the guilds, doing the tournaments. It's been a good time. But I think next season I will try to get back to renting out my cards for a couple of days. Just because then I take that income and I turn around and buy more buy more cards. So it's funny. It's a weird thing, right? taking a step back from the game and renting out your cards allows me to have a better experience in the future playing the game by buying more cards. It's a lot. I pay my 2 Akari. What is this Akari game? Or is Akari the name of the... Also, I know that I'm asking you about this, but I'm never gonna do anything on Solana. I'm gonna keep asking about it. I'm gonna keep talking about it, but I'm never gonna join Solana. You, Mitchell, so many other people keep telling me that to get involved with Solana, but I own 0 Sol. I don't have a Solana wallet, and I'm just gonna look at it from the outside as you all get so filthy rich, and I'm gonna be like, you know, those guys told me to buy Solana back in 2022, but I didn't do it. All right, let's see here. Divine Shield. Be handy here, Mr. Yoden. I literally don't know what to do. I have a feeling that they're going to play heavy on Magic. Because if you had Valinor, why wouldn't you use him? So then at that point, I don't know. So we're going to do this. You, sir, and you, and you. So now I've used half of my spots with a third of my mana. We're going to go with Arbalist, and I definitely want a healer, so we're going to go with Crystal Smith. Now the question is, do we want speed? Or do we want Blight? Or do we want Time Mage? I mean, I guess I could throw Uriel in there for funsies. I don't know why, but I'm feeling very blighty right now. So we're gonna go with Dr. Blight. My problem is he's just so damn slow. So my other options for this, I would either go with Time Mage and or Supply Runner. But here's the thing, you know what? They're not gonna run what I'm expecting them to run. So they're not gonna play Valinor, which means I need to have some kind of backline protection. Told you. You plan for one type of game and then they just change it up on you. Now please tell me they have some kind of magic attack. Okay, thank goodness. It's not what I was... See? That's exactly what I was planning for. Now, I just have to hope that I get a second turn out of my Supply Runner. Good news is, these guys are going to take their own Divine Shield off. Jesus Christ, they're so fast. I don't even want to watch. Alright, so same Solana NFT just launched yesterday. Mid-price 2 Sol. After 10 people, it's already trading at 5. I roll my earning back into cards I need for my deck. The rewards in Diamond are better than renting my deck. Sorry, hold on, let me read that again. Oh, the rewards in Diamond are better than renting my deck. Interesting, okay. Well, I am not in Diamond, unfortunately. I'm still in Gold. But hopefully in the future. Hopefully with modern format. Like, here's the thing. I am just as frustrated as everybody else. Like modern format coming in literally half a year later than when they initially announced that it would is, to me, I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I don't even know what to think anymore. And then if you're saying that the rewards are getting pushed back to June, we're not getting modern format until July. And if we're not getting modern format until July, we're not getting Rift Watchers until August, September, meaning that we're not getting the first portion of land until, like, I mean, I guess that's still going to be Q4. But damn. That sucks. Time to play some other games. This is why we'll go back to streaming on Twitch. Last few good projects on Solana have done 3x minimum in the last 2 weeks. Dom, I hope you're taking some off the top. It sounds like there's a lot of pump and dumping action happening. Look at Degen Dojo. Mint price is 1.5. They're sitting at 10 sol 2 weeks later. Not financial advice, but you should have a look at what's happening on Magic Eden. It's like OpenSea. Sorry, I kept hearing that Solana NFTs are going to pump once OpenSea gets connected to the Solana blockchain. Dragon, it's even worse than high speed. I don't know how fast these guys are. That was ridiculous. I mean, here's the thing. I can't be... Oh, no. Spirit Miner? This fool. Here's the thing. I don't mind getting beat by modern format cards, because that's where I feel like I should be playing. It's when I get beat by, like... Well, I guess Liana... Well, no. Look at all these cards. Like, Brownie, Sorcerer... Whenever I get beat by modern format cards, that's when I always tell myself that I need to stop playing, because this is not what I signed up for. I signed up for modern format, and I'm getting my ass kicked by all these older cards. When land 2023? Hopefully. I think it depends on how well things go later this year, Dominic. If they can do the first, land phase 1. Before they even put their thing out there, I made a video where I was talking about my timeline of land, and it actually matched what they were saying, because I was just like, we're going to get the first phase, which is going to suck, in 6 months from now, which is going to be Q4. Then we're going to get not functional land, but land will start producing some things in 6 months, or in 12 months from now, right? So 6 months, and then another 6 months, so 18 months. So Q4 of 2023 is when I thought that land would be fully functional, right? So we would get to a point where, so the way that I had mapped it out was, we get to see the land, we get to see what kind of land we have, and but we don't get the resources yet. 12 months. We start getting resources, but we can't necessarily do anything on the land just yet. We can just start collecting resources, and the game economy for resources exists. Then in 18 months, we get all of, full functionality for land, where you can actually interact. The DeFi elements are fully in place, like all these things. And, we get that by the end of 2023. They listed it out, and they're even slower than mine, because in 6 months, Q4 2022, you will be able to see where your land is, but you have no idea what it's going to be able to do. And then they're saying the next phase for land, which obviously their roadmap didn't go that far out, but the next phase is, then you'll find out what it does, right? You still won't be getting it. It still won't be functional. Now, they could still get everything done where, it starts producing and it starts being functional as land by end of next year. And that would still kind of fall within the time frame. It would just be slower and crunched towards the back versus what I had been thinking. Godzilla's in the house. What's going on? How are you, sir? Dominic, they're already been on OpenSea, but people still trading on Magic Eden. Magic Eden. NFT marketplace. I don't know, man. NFTs, it's just... I don't know what I'm doing with NFTs. I'm too, maybe I'm just, it's past my time. I'm sure these are all cool projects and they got interesting communities, but I have no idea how to, I guess I could get involved, but it's not, at that point, I'm not doing it from an investment standpoint, which is what you seem to be doing pretty effectively right now. 285 Solana, is that what this is saying? But again, my question remains: what can I do with this? I mean, maybe something in the future, but is that worth paying? I don't even know. 300. So what is this? $3,000? No, $30,000. Wait, what? Isn't Solana about $100? Yeah, $30,000. I was right. How much is Solana right now? Yeah, $100. Everything is happening on Twitter, Discord. D-God's making you $3,000 a month in passive income. How are they? Did they distribute a token like ApeCoin, and everybody's just gonna dump? Where is ApeCoin at? All the way through. Oh, ApeCoin's at $17. That's actually higher than I expected it to be. What about is it bananas? Yeah, this is the CyberKongz one, right? Oh, that's a terrible chart. I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen to ApeCoin. You're going to have this massive pump, and then... there was a milk token too, right? For Cool Cat's milk. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, look, everything's down right now, so it is what it is. $20K floor price for D-Gods. I mean, I don't have $30K to spend on an NFT right now, or like ever. See, this is something where I just look at this. There's no way that I would buy into this right now. Maybe I would like mint one, but I'm just not even like I've never minted an NFT before, so I just don't have any experience with that. Alex, I talked to you about this before when I mentioned it to get into Panther Dogs. How's the Panther Dog thing going? I know you've been talking about Panther Dogs for a while. Panzer Dogs tanks. Wait, what? I didn't mean to click that. I mean, I did, but I don't know what that does. So these are what, $40 to jump in now? Is the game released for Panzer Dogs? Ooh. Look at Akari. So what's the cheapest one here? Floor price is what's this, $535 essentially. And it's giving you some value, but the value is going to drop off over time, right? What's the let me guess, they launched a token with it and they're airdropping the token out to you. Make you 10 glow every day. I don't know. I mean, this is the Bitcoin maxi talking in me, but wait. You said it's 30 cents? I don't see it for 30 cents, but Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Daniel Gutierrez, what's going on? Chef DJG in the house. Let's go. I know it's been a minute since we chatted, Daniel. I don't know. I'm getting educated on all these different NFT projects on Solana, which I appreciate. I'm never gonna be on Sol. I don't even know how to get a Solana wallet. LPs. How come I can't find the glow token here? Is there in the website the liquidity pool where you can trade glow? Just join the Discord and ask. Oh no, of course they don't have a card here. Is there a website? There's your website. I don't know, guys. I mean, there's so much out there. And to be honest, it's hard to tell the real stuff from the fake stuff. Like, Dom, my question for you is, like, do you believe in this stuff long term, or are you just trying to farm stuff out of it for now? Which, there's no wrong answer to that, but I hope you're taking some now, because if these things fall flat and go to zero, the same way that ICOs essentially collapsed in 2017, 2018, then it's like everything that you're saving up right now will be worth nothing. So Daniel, the crazy thing happened while playing Rising Star. When I bought my first 12-pack special, I ended up pulling a legendary card. Let's go. I don't even know what that card does. Legendary L9 Steve card. Let's see if we can find it. How come I don't see L9 here? It jumps from L1 to L10. Oh, but then there's L2 here, so. Holy crap, 7,000 fans, 8,000 skill. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I don't even have 7,000 fans. All right, well, maybe I should be buying packs. I just keep buying individual cards. So Dom, you believe in them long term? All right, that's fair. Look, I'm not trying to say that any of these projects are bad or they're not legit. I just don't know where a lot of it is going, because anybody can start an NFT and then they can take their NFTs and start issuing tokens and launch a token against them, and it's just like, we talk about like printing value, like that's just being done across the board, like for all of these different projects, and I don't know where all of it eventually goes. Actually, I'm pretty confident to say that a lot of it ends up going to zero, and people get stuck holding the bag on projects that never will take off or will get abandoned, which sucks. I'm not saying that Akari or any of the ones that you showed me are, but I don't know. It's just something to be wary of. How much time do I have left here? 34 minutes. All right, let's do one more battle, and then I think I'm actually gonna hop off. So let's see if we can get a win. Close it out. Oh, for sure, we are playing one of my favorite cards for this rule set. This is the perfect rule set for them. Freaking exploding rats. Blast, Redemption, and that crazy speed and Equalizer rule set for. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Part of me wants to play. I don't know why. I just keep wanting to play Blight, so we're gonna play Blight as well. And then let's go with speed reduction as well as chaos agent. And then I'll have 2 more attackers here. So Blight goes at the end. Let's throw you up there. Let's throw you there. And then we're good to go. So I won't be doing much offense, and I'm just going to hope that Blight can keep sticking it with those poisons. Oh. But the good thing is that once Exploding Rats is done, they lose all of Divine Shield. Every project has different utility. You need to do your own research and choose what you like, but I recommend project a little bit more high price. Yes, I know I'm confident to say that a lot of projects will die. You need to recognize what you can make money. Okay, cool, Dom. I mean, look, this is... Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, and obviously you're much more educated on these things than I am. Like I said, for me, it's just like make sure you have something to show for it in case the market like absolutely dumps. But I feel like you've been making crazy money on like flips even within Splinterlands and now outside of Splinterlands. So this is definitely very cool to see. I appreciate you bringing this stuff to my attention. I'll try to look into it a little bit more. It's just I have like everybody, I have limited funds, and so because of that, I just like a lot of that ends up going into Splinterlands because I'm trying to like get more and more out of that. All right, let's see what we got here. They don't have many attackers either. I think I got this. If I can get a single miss. Oh my god, clutch miss. Let's go. Oh my gosh, another miss. Even better. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Redemption coming in hot. All right. I just need to make sure I hit that guy because I could go like 50,000 turns without ever hitting him, which would be terrible. Oh, he wasn't... No, never mind. He wasn't leveled up, so he didn't have phase. All right, game, set, match. Blight, do your thing. I might even sell it to get my millionaire card when I sell it 50. I already have 120,000 star bits saved. Marlon saying don't sell it. How much would you sell it for? What is the value of that card? Now I want to know. Dom, just watch Frank DeGod's podcast on YouTube and you'll understand the space a little bit. Okay, thank you. I will check that out. Frank DeGod's podcast. I always come away with homework from you guys. It's good. So I got Frank DeGod's, and then I was supposed to check out So Sneakery, I think, is another streamer. Wait, Wagonston is not a bot. Wagonston has their own card. Somebody said that Wagonston was a bot. L9, 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 L9. $1,100. Yeah, that would get you way more than you need for... That would get you like 3 times the amount that you need. Almost 4 times the amount that you need for your millionaire card. I don't know, man. Well, that's only if somebody's going to buy it. Bro, I feel, you know, I recommend only stuff that I'm personally doing, and so NFT is like to be part of a family because the supply is sometimes low. Oh, so Dom, let me be very clear. I mean, I don't think that you're trying to shill me anything. I know that you got good intentions. For me, like I said, it's just I don't know the space well enough that I'm comfortable, but I appreciate you sending stuff my way because it's always interesting to learn what's happening. Like, I feel like I'm so into crypto gaming and so into NFTs, but the world is so much bigger than Splinterlands and so much bigger than Hive. Like, I don't even know all the stuff that's happening on Hive. So, you know, the fact that like I'm still exploring all these other games on Hive, and then we jump over to NFTs and gaming projects on Solana. I'm sure there's a bunch on Avalanche, obviously Ethereum. And then, I mean, I'm doing a little bit on Harmony with DeFi Kingdoms, but you know, it's a great big world out there. So I definitely appreciate you bringing that stuff to me. I wish I had money to throw at all of it and see what sticks. Daniel, it just went out of print. Last sale of the card was for 700,000 star bits. A lot of others are saying nothing under 1 million. Well, if you got the last one in packs, damn, that's awesome. That's so cool. It's like winning the little lottery right there. I don't know. I would probably hang on to it, Daniel. It's like 1 of 50, And I don't know that it's necessarily going to hold its value, but from a gaming standpoint, you have more fans than me, right? Like I'm only at 3,000 fans right now. I think I have some drunk ones, so just under 4,000 fans. So I feel like that's going to help you in the long run, because the way that people make a ton in this game is having, tens of thousands of fans. So if you have that and you have a good start, might as well stick with it. State of Survival, are you new here? I don't think I've seen your name before. Have you decided to sell your friends on eBay to raise money for nodes? I tried, but no takers. Might have to rob a bank. I haven't sold any friends yet because I don't have any friends, so I can't do that. In terms of robbing a bank, I guess my crypto assets would still appreciate. Can you play Splinterlands in jail? It'd be pretty dope. I'm not. I think I was just talking about this earlier, though. I am not planning to get a node as of right now. I think something would need to change. So I will let the whales come in and scoop everything up during the pre-sale and probably tranche 1 and 2, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna see where things shake out. Because to me, I still am not sold on the opportunity cost. Like, I guess what I'm waiting for is a little bit more information before I start getting very heavy into the math. So yeah, Dragon, you're heading out. Okay, so guys, I'm heading out too. If anybody wants, I'm closing out the stream. Just post your IGN, put the little @ symbol so it's easy for me to read, and I'll send you guys some DEC for sticking with me. But State of Survival, that's just where I'm at right now. I'm gonna wait until there's an announcement on when the presale will actually start. I will try to create some kind of template for. I'll try to create some kind of template for like what the opportunity cost between that point if you were to buy on day one versus staking SPS, for example, in the meantime as that opportunity cost would be for when these things actually go live in Q4. And then I would probably add another like 3 to 6 months at this point with everything that's being delayed. I don't think that you can really take anything on the roadmap as it's going to happen when they say that it will. And again, no shade thrown at the team. This is just like, I know that they're working hard and there's a lot of people trying to get this stuff out. It just takes a lot longer in practicality versus, in theory. So hopefully they got the team now, but for my own like sanity and projections, I just want to make sure that I'm looking at this from like, okay, what's worst case scenario? Let me prepare for that. If it ends up coming sooner, I'm good. So Daniel, ever since then, I've been hooked on the game. For a little while, I was buying the 12-pack special and then selling the doubles. With those free 2-packs, I was able to rinse and repeat a few times. Nice. I haven't bought packs in a while. I don't know. I've just been mainly focused on buying the cards that like I specifically need. But I guess what I could do is buy packs and then sell the cards that I don't need. I'm assuming many people are doing that. But like, I have like only piano lessons is what I'm doing, and then obviously anything that has fans I'm keeping. But I'm curious, what do they have available in packs now? You remember I also call ApeCoin. I remember you were excited about ApeCoin. I was surprised to see it at $17, so that was a good call. State of Survival, yeah, that's what I was worried about. I'm pretty sure it'll be delayed. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that we're gonna get anything in the time frames that we're expecting. So there's a bunch of legendary cards that you could get here, but mostly you're gonna end up with all this garbage down below. You're guaranteed one rare, right? Isn't that what the deal is? So where are the rares? Oh, rares are in the middle. Goes from legendaries to rares and then epics. $100 fans. Oh no, there's a couple epics snuck up in here. Can they just organize this in a way that's like easier to see? Dom, how much can you make a day on Rising Star? I am making if I'm like really intentional about it, I'm making 15k star bits. Granted, I also have the Starbits Millionaire card, so that adds a lot to it. That's 10k right there. But I don't know, 15 times 0.0028. Nope. Divided by 10. So I'm making like 4.2 US dollars, which oddly enough is more than I'm making from playing Splinterlands. I mean, I'm making some from the airdrop, and I'm making some from the airdrop, and I'm making some from staking SPS. But when I look at how much I'm making from playing the game or renting out my cards, right, from the game economy, it's less than what I make from Rising Star, which makes me sad about Rising Star and why I've been putting a lot more energy and effort towards it. Now I've been focusing on unique cards that I don't have. I'm trying to get to top 100 for the leaderboards. I want to have some more passive income. Passive income is where it's at. All right, guys, I got to hop off. As always, super fun hanging with you. I hope we get to do it again soon. I will be live, hopefully on Tuesday will be the next day. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I don't think there's anything I got going on Tuesday, so I should be good to go live then. But have an awesome rest of your day. I will catch up with you soon. And yeah, keep an eye out. There'll be some more content dropping tomorrow. Probably later today, and then I'll have some more tomorrow. Tomorrow is Town Hall Day. I'm trying to see when the Town Halls are. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Perfect. You know what'd be fun to do? If you, I mean, I don't know who would watch my live stream of the Town Hall live stream, but it'd be fun to do like some live commentary while it's happening. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see if there's an interest for it. All right, guys. Have an awesome rest of your day. I will catch up with you soon. And yeah, don't miss me too much. There'll be more content coming if you do. All right. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. For some of you, I know it's already Monday, but if it's still Sunday, then I'll catch up with you later. See ya.